Hey guys, welcome. Okay, so we are here with the indoor vegetable garden, sun porch, DIY, whatever y'all want to call it, project. Thanks for enjoying the adventure. And so last week I gave you the plans, told you what was happening, and yeah, so now since I shot that video, just been steady working on it. And so I went ahead and I painted the pallets. I got the pallets for free. You can also get pallets for free at most any warehouse or a lot of stores that you see. They have them sitting around back at the dumpster. So I got me some free pallets from the food pantry, because that's how our food comes in from serving at the food pantry. And then I got us some paint right here from Lowe, discounted paint that people didn't like the color of. I found two colors that I liked, a blue and a green. I went ahead and put the base green coat on the bottom, and then I went ahead and I just, the paint that's on the lid, I just dipped it in here, and it's called dry brushing. So I'm going to show you the example of it on here, because I already did it to the pallets. You just go on here like this, and you swipe over, okay? So a little darker on some spots versus the others, because I got these at a yard sale, if you all remember, $28. I got a whole bunch of stuff, and they're just well used, well loved. The paint's rubbed off, and it doesn't look the prettiest. But when we're done dry brushing it and we're giving it that rustic chic look, they're gonna look a lot more fabulous, okay? I love rustic chic country, totally my style. Love it. For you men, I know y'all don't care as much. Y'all are just simple. Hanging the pallets on the wall would have been good enough for you, but for ladies, I love rustic chic country. And I know you men appreciate the look when it's all done, but you're not into the big details typically. So just follow along. We're painting this, that way it can dry, and I'm gonna go in, gut the porch. Y'all remember it was a hot mess. I'm real, we're open, we're honest. And after being on the road for 19 months, that's what our porch looked like. I know some of y'all probably have a little bit of mess too, so it's cool. It's normal, it's real, it's living life. But I'm gonna go clean it up now, gut everything, sweep everything out, get it nice and clean. I'm gonna hang the pallets on the wall, because by then they'll be dry. And then we're gonna put the cast iron hangers on, fill it with dirt, plant the plants, and we'll kind of time lapse the process, speed it up a little bit so it's not so monotonous. And I'll stop and tell you and fill you in on any of the little details along the way that I find might be helpful, might be important, but just keep on watching and enjoy. All right, guys?
You'll never guess the places that I've been. You never guess the places that I've been. 'Cause everything is like a dream, yeah, but only in that dream that I live in. I'm never gonna let the day begin. Never gonna let the day begin. 'Cause everything is like a dream, yeah, but only in that dream that I live in.
Alright guys, so you can see, ta-da! It's all built. So we'll give you a nice tour of it. This was the original plan, the drawing. It's just some little whimsical sketch I sketched out. And it's pretty accurate for the most part. So yeah. Let's talk about some of the processes. Y'all saw how we did the pallets, and then we hung them on the wall. Any good advice about that?
Just make sure you find a stud. Ours is kind of
I found one!
Yeah. Ours is kind of easy to see because the drywall finishers didn't do a really great job. But you can get a stud finder at the local hardware store. Something that doesn't come to me, of course. And if you find one, they should be every 16 inches, so you can take your tape measure, measure them out. And
why is that important? Hold on, why is that important?
Because you don't want to rip holes in the drywall and all that kind of
and
stuff.
And everything just come crashing down.
Yeah, you want to make sure everything's mounted securely.
Yeah. So these are the wonderful planters, these cast iron planters right here. And those circles up there. Scott said those are actually for like a hose thing?
Hose reel, yeah.
Yeah, hose reel. And I made them into little planters for the herb. We got these containers down here. I refinished them, put some paint on them. We put that cast iron hanger up there. And yeah, so that's, you know, we got all those for like $28, and then I got these rugs on the floor at Lowe's. They were like $8 a piece or something. I need to pick up one more for that last planter, but this project, I think, and then we got these coco baskets. They're a little bit expensive. They were like $4, I think, for one of these. But I think all in all, we didn't spend more than $150, including the plants. Wouldn't you say?
About that, yeah.
Yeah, so originally I said $120, but it's more like $150. But still, for everything that we did, like, really not too shabby, I don't think. So we'll give it a try. We took a little too long getting the tomatoes in, so hopefully they make it. The peppers are doing great, but the poor tomatoes aren't looking too swell, so we might have to replant some tomatoes. But yeah, anything else you can think of?
I just can't wait to eat. I love eating fresh stuff, and if this works out good, we're gonna get a grow light and just do it all year round, so we can always have fresh veggies.
Yeah.
And the ground pigs out there, they don't get none of it, and we're not sure.
No.
Sorry.
It's all ours.
Yeah.
All right, guys. So enjoy the tour, and I'll tell you what everything is. All right. So we have the coat hook right there, the little shelf, and I love to decorate. Hopefully this can be some inspiration. It says love grows best in this house. So if everything else dies, at least love doesn't. And then I have the bench. Scott made this. It's just some rough cut wood. It's pretty cool. We got our floor mat that has a G on it from our tractor trailer. The boots that we are, and shoes that we're commonly wearing right now. Down here we have our basil. We have lemon basil and holy basil hanging right underneath that windowsill. And above that we have this wonderful some cherry tomato plant. It is just growing like tomatoes like crazy. It's hanging up there by a little hook, and that isn't a stud. And then we have some candy onions in there. There's 6 of them in there. And then we have, here's some red bell peppers. Yum yum. Below them are some lady green peppers. Next to them are some early sensation yellow peppers in the next planter. And there's a close-up of those little potters that we got at the yard sale and refinished. Here's the rug. All right, and then here is the poor tomatoes I told you might not be doing too swell. So we have a yellow tomato, and we have a big, delicious red tomato plant, a Roman tomato plant, and then here is a chocolate striped tomato plant right there. Back here we have some mint, stevia. Y'all heard of that? It's actually a herb. We have another sweet herb plant, and then here's my eggplant. Yum yum. Those are just on some table, like little plant tables there. Okay, now back up to the wire baskets. We have more candy onions, and these will get twice those size easily. Up here we have some oregano, and way up top there is some thyme and rosemary, and this is yellow squash. And once again, hopefully it comes back. We kind of took too long planting it, but yeah, hopefully it makes it through. If not, we'll try something else, maybe some lettuce indoors. But yeah, you can see the paint, the texture, and that's just 2 skids hanging on the wall. So yeah, there we go. We love our crazy old house, and hopefully the sun porch vegetable herb garden works out well. All right, see you guys.
Give me my dream.